God is my boss. Being a business owner is one thing, but when you add wife and mom to that, oh, that's a whole different ball game. Welcome to the Mommy Business Podcast. We are here to discover how to win at this thing called life. It's time for you to design the life of your dreams, one building block at a time. This is Mommy Business with LaTisha. I'm a successful business owner. I have an amazing husband and 3 awesome kids. My name is LaTisha Scott. Welcome to the Mommy Business Podcast. In this space, we are here to lift each other up and encourage each other. We have to draw out the blueprint to our own life, the life God created for us and designed for us. The purpose of this podcast is to inspire moms and business owners to win at this thing called life. We are going to focus on 5 building blocks. That's God, business, marriage, parenting, and self-development. Let me give you a little background on me. I graduated college in 2005, got married in 2006, and had my first child in 2007. So life started out confusing, full of joy, full of highs and lows, and amazing events, but confusing to say the least. The life I planned for myself was totally different than the life I was currently living. For several years, I was confused about my role as a mother, as a wife, and about life altogether. Some people may call that a state of depression, and I'm not sure if that's what it's called. All I know is that I just wasn't living the life that I planned for me. I wasn't myself. It just wasn't the life that I designed. I didn't know the person I was becoming, and I didn't like that feeling. It took me to just sit back, look at my family, look at my kids, and then I realized that, Tisha, it wasn't about you. It's not about the life that you designed. It's about the life that God placed for you. I prayed about trying to discover or rediscover me and rediscover the purpose and rediscover the role that I was put in or placed in. It took me to look at my family and my kids, and I had to sit back and realize that it wasn't about the life that I planned. It's about the life that God planned for me. It's about the position that God placed me in and the family that God placed me in. I had to rediscover myself and figure out who the new Tisha was. And I had to fall in love with that person all over again. I had to break up with the old Tisha and the old ways and discover the person I was created to become. One day, I looked in the mirror at myself and I made a promise to myself that I was going to become the person I was meant to be. I'm not going to look back at past expectations, past failures, or past mistakes. I'm going to love the person I am today, and I'm going to work on her. For the first time in my adult life, I gave myself permission to just be. It was about discovering or rediscovering me. It was time to rediscover her. I had to do the work starting within myself. I still don't have it all together, but I am working with the cards I have in my hand, and I'm winning at this thing we call life, all while enjoying the journey. I am forever coachable and always a student of life. I'm going to let you in on some of the steps I've taken that helped me overcome different roadblocks along the journey. So let's design this thing we call life together, one building block at a time. I am excited about discovering the purpose God has over my life and also the life of the tribe here, the Mommy Tribe. And if you're a part of this tribe, get ready to level up. Level up in your relationship with God, in your business, within your family, and most importantly, yourself. It's growth season. But remember, Everything has to be in alignment with God. In the Bible, it states, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build. Let's build your life together, one building block at a time with God as your foundation. This is going to be good with great information, so stay tuned and join the movement. That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and remember, please share, subscribe, and leave a review on iTunes. Do you have any comments or questions about today's topic? I'd love to hear from you. Join our Mommy Business Tribe on Facebook, where you can share your thoughts about today's show and to get more exclusive information. It's a great place for networking and to inspire others to win at this thing we call life. Remember, ladies, your life, your blueprint. Let's get to building. This podcast is produced by Paradox East and powered in part by the Maitland Conservatory. Visit them at themaitlandconservatory.org. If you like the topic that we discussed today on the podcast, I would love to hear from you. If you have questions about today's podcast, please email me at mommybizpodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's mommybiz podcast@gmail.com. Also, for booking and sponsorship, please hit that email address up. I would love to have you on, and we would love to discuss how you're winning at this thing called life.